Good day, devs. If anybody is watching us live, we are live now. Let me check if we are live. Live. Just verifying that we are live. Yes, we are now live. Welcome, devs, to your favorite channel, Ivy Mesa. This is a favorite channel where you learn how to grow from a beginner to becoming a pro front-end web developer. Today, I'm doing another video where I'll be teaching you how to make a simple portfolio web page using your HTML and CSS skills. Yes, you heard me right, using your HTML and CSS skills. Remember, devs, if you want to grow a channel, just consider joining Zero to Master Academy, an online academy that will give you all the master skills from being an undergraduate or from being without a degree to become a good employed, good front-end developer who earns six-figure income using front-end, using Zero to Mastery Academy. The links are there pasted in the description. So just go there. Remember, every course you buy, I just get a commission from every, so it comes with no extra charge to you. So here I am today. So now I've linked the final end product code inside the description, so you can just go and download it right there at my on my on my GitHub account. You can just go and download it. Just click there on this link, then you will be able to download. Just copy this link. You've copied the link just like that, then you'll be able. So now I'm going to check. Let me just continue checking that we are online. My connections safe. Yes, we are online. So now I'm just going to start off this coding inside our Visual Studio Code. That is my favorite browser. So if you don't know how to download, just type Visual Studio Code, then you'll be able to download it. So now there it is inside the index HTML file. Let me just give you an introduction of what we got here. There you can see on line number 9, I've pasted the links to Font Awesome. Yes, you can just get the link on Font Awesome. There you can just get the link. This link will allow us to do some Font Awesome scripting. Then on line 12, I've linked the style CSS file that we'll be using, this one that I'm highlighting here. You can see that inside the style CSS I've put some font awesome, the font that we'll be using. There it is. You can find every information inside the code. If you download the code, you can get all this information. So I'm going to be teaching you how we shall be doing it. So let me start styling here. I'll start off by creating a div which I shall call home page. They've got a div home page. Now I'm going to create a header section. This is how I comment out. Create a header section. Okay, just headers. Then let me, yeah. I'm commenting out so that I create two dashes. So this is our header section. Then now we'll go on to creating a header. For the header section, I'm going to start off with the logo. This is how I'll give it a class name of header logo. It is. Then let's use h1 text. So you can see by the design, we have got the logo. There is the logo. So I'm just going to h1 text for the logo, and let me have the text that will go for the logo. This text that I'll drag there. Then outside that one, I'm now going to go for these listings that you are seeing there. Out. This is, so I need to these listings. So now let's come outside. So now let me start off by commenting out. I'll call it header navigation. So this is how for the header navigation, we are going to create a div which we shall call nav. Now let's have another div which we shall call header nav. Then the listings, like I said, we're gonna have the listings. So I'm going to have listings. Then let me put the listings. Then I also want some hyper. Okay, let me make one. We drag this one as well. Drag the content about. Then drag contacts. Yeah, like this one that we have done. Now, as you can see from the design, to the extreme right, there's a hire me there, so I need to create a div that shall wrap that one. So I'm going to call it div. Then we need it to be wrapped, so I'm going to btn. Let me give it a class name of btn. Then I'm going to add some second class names. Call it header btn. Now let's create pattern tags. Then let's drag content that is going to go there, me, like this. So that does it for our header section. Now by just looking at the design, I'm now going to go and create this hero section that you are seeing there outside the header tags. I'm going so now I'm going to get inside the outside the header tags. I'm going to say, let's start off by commenting out most important appears smart. So I'm going to say hero section. Then inside the hero section, inside the hero section, I'm going to start by creating a div which I shall call hero section. Now the div dot content. Then let's create another sub div which I shall call div for the content. There's a div. There you can see. Let me come inside and look at my design. There you can see this. There's a uniform size, so I'm going to give these ones some h1 tags. So we are going to have h1 tags. Then let's just drop the first content. This one. Then let's create the second one. I'm going to have it as h1 tags. Then separating the high and my name. So we are going to add some spans. Separate the two. I'm just going. Then let's add the h1 tags. Then also I need some span to separate the two. Yeah, within the content that is going to go there. Dropping the that's going to be and this one. There you can see. So now if you look at the design, there's now a button. We need this button. So just below the closing div for the content, we are going to add the div which I shall call btn, and let me give it second class name, which is btn. So let's wrap up everything inside the button text. So like this one, like this we have done. So that does it for our hero content class. Like as you can see, I've done the hero content class, which is this one. Now I'm going to create a hero image that is to the extreme right side. So let's make sure that we are outside the div content like this. Just make sure that you're outside the div content. Then you create another div which we shall call hero image. Then inside the hero image, I'm going to use the image text to import our image. So we got our image inside the images folder. That's going backwards. I am here. The image that I want. So let me come and look at. We want to go live and we view our code to where we are. Okay, just click live there. Expand the the page is loading. You can see what the progress that we have made so far. So this progress that we've made so far. Now I'm interested in the putting up the social icons there. So just make sure that you are outside the you're now outside the hero section, so that you are now outside the yes. This is the closing text. The closing text for the heroes section. So now we are going to create a div which I shall call nav. Let's give it second class name, social icons. Now, so let's create an ordered listing. Sure. For the listing. So for the another listing, I'm going to use font awesome. So I'm just going to first of all put in the listings. Then let's save. Font awesome icons. Maybe just make sure that I'm online, that everybody is following me. I page. Check. Yes, I'm broadcasting live. Yes, I'm live. I'm still live. for the social icons, if you look at the design at the bottom, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to multiply it by 5. To 5. So now you can see that first of all, we've got the one for Facebook. So it's a square, a square. Facebook. Then also we have got FA, a square one, square shape for the ends. Then we have got Instagram. Instagram. Then we also have got one for Twitter. Then we also have got the font awesome for YouTube. Then we are done with this one. So check inside the browser progress that we have made. There it is. You can see from the browser. If you want to view this, you can also view it internally inside your using live server. There's the live server. There's the server. So we are done with this one. Now what is the most important thing is now we need to go inside. So let me guess here some page, some space there. Yes, yeah. I've cleared some unnecessary spacing. Now I'm going to go inside our style CSS. That is where we are going to all the styling. So inside our CSS styling, I'm going to start off by styling everything. Let's set it to 0, and also let's set the padding. Padding, we set it to 0. Now I want us to account for the width and the border. We're using box sizing. Use border box. Now let's set in the family. Let's set in the font family. Let's use body. Save. Okay. We're going to use poppins. One that we imported. Yeah, like just the font family. I can see it's actually changed everything. Now let's come inside. What we are going to do nextly, I'm going to style the wrapper. Okay, let me just, yeah, I've removed these sidebar views folder structure. We can no longer view the folder structure by simply toggling the primary, okay, so that I've got more spacing. So now I'm going to use the home page, which wraps up everything. So this one is one that we're going to style. Okay, so for the home style, I'm going to say padding, top and bottom. I'm going to give it 20 pixels, and left and right 40 pixels. Yeah, oh, it's too small. 140 pixels. Yeah, like this one. Perfect. Now I'm going to style the header section. So this is the header that we're going to style. There's no need for a full stop when you are styling the headers. Let's set the height to 10%. Let's save width cover all 100%. Let's set the display. I want to center everything to display. Let's say display flexi. Display flexi. Then let me put flexi direction row. Yeah, this one is for the mobile view, but let me check to the desktop view. You can see the desktop view. That is always like on the desktop view. Because of the size of the inner browser, I can only view the mobile view. Now let me say align items to the center, and also let's justify the content. Create space using space between. You can see how we are now viewing everything. Let's go inside my browser on desktop view. You can see desktop view, but need to do some styling. Now I'm going to style the logo. It's just have to copy it and start off by using. I hope my font size is very high. I want everybody able to view. Yeah, I hope you can view. Yes. I want my audience to view. So let's save the color for the logo blue color. Like for the one, I'm going to use hexadecimal coding. You can see the logo is actually changed. This is the logo. You go to our logo here. Color is changed to a blue color. Then after styling the logo, I now want to style the unordered listings. I'm going to target the unordered listings, so I will have to copy the class name. Now then I'll target the unordered listings. So for the unordered listings, we are going to set them to display flexi on the top header. Let's have a look at the browser. There you can see on desktop view is now displaying flexi way content that you're seeing, now displaying flexi. That was what happens every time when I use the display property flexi. Then let's say flexi direction row. Yes. Then let's set our align items to the center. Then let's justify content to the center as well. Yes, there you can see the alignment of the text has changed, coming in view. So now I'm going to style the inner listings. So to do that, we're going to use now class name, the listings inside. Let's remove the list style and you can see it has been removed. Okay, now let's we're going to go to the hyperlink to target these hyperlinks. So that them have enough the listing things. Let's set all the text decoration to none. There you can see we have removed the underlining that were there. So that does it for. So now I want to target using the head nav. Yeah, these things. This will separate the, because remember we have used the nav class name twice. Like you can see, we have used the nav class name, this one, also used a. So by using the second class name, I'm making sure that all the CSS styling that we are doing it for the individually, the header there, the top. So now we're going to say these things. Let's set the margin to the top. I want to set it to 0, then left and right margin 20 pixels. There you can see everything has changed. Margins, let's set the color of the text, like right present is blue, but I want to set it to black. You can see the color has changed. Then let's increase the font size to 1.5 rems. Then let's have a font weight of bold. Yeah, you can see. So by using the second class name add nav, you can see that the listings here have not been affected really. So now I'm going to get, you can see from the design, I have got this class name for the first one. We are going to put in some special CSS properties for it. So to do that, we are going to use add nav. Let's style this one. Style this one. Let's have the color, blue color, using the previously used hexadecimal. I go. Have a look. Change. Why? Is it because I didn't leave some space? Yeah, you can see that this is now changed because I'd accidentally put in some spacing. If you remember, you see, if you remove the spacing, goes back, you set it. You can see the color is now changed to blue. Home there. Now let's tell. If you look to the extreme, there's a button there which is where I am me. So I want to style it, the class name. Here is the class name for the button. So come inside and use the button class name, targeting the button text. Okay, let's save fonts of 1,5 frames. Then let's set the font weight to bold. Then let's set the color of the text white. I want this one to be visible. It is visible. Then let's set padding inside the button, padding top and bottom 10 pixels, left and right 20 pixels. Then let's set the border to none. Then let's have a border radius of 5 pixels. Yes, then if you guys seeing that it's not visible, so we need to change the background color, make it more visible so that it is visible, the background color. You can see now our button is very visible. Our button, you can see this IM is now visible. Because we use the class B10, it has also affected this button content. This is wonderful. So now I'm going to use the hover effect. I want to add the hover effect on the button every time when I hover. So on hover, we're going to change the background color to using to a new color code. I'm going to use hexadecimal color codes. So for the hexadecimal, H 6 6 F4. Yeah, F on over. I want a light blue color. Then let's have a box shadow. Yes. If you don't know how to use box shadows, let me know in the comment section. Then I'll do a video for you doing 10 pixels. Then if you don't know how to use hexadecimal coding, just let me know. Then I'll create a video. But they are not that easy to learn. Then let me put importantly a cursor on over, because everybody just loves a cursor. So if you look inside, you can see the button changes color on over, like what we are doing there. So this one also change colors every time when you're on over. So daily. Okay, so we are done with this section. Now I'm going to style the hero. We're going to style the hero section. So we need to go inside our browser. We have put this that is there. Just copy it, and yeah, most importantly, I might as well as need comment out that we are now the hero section. Important to just file your coding. Oh no, yeah, this is commenting out for the HTML and CSS. So if you are in CSS style, this is how you style your comment. Oh, section. Yeah, like that. So let me just don't forget. Sorry, yeah, like this. Now in the hero section, I've commented out. So for the hero section, I'm going to start off with the hero. Let me set it to height to 75%. Then let's have a width 100%. Then let's set display to flexi. Then let's have flexi direction column. Oh, it can be column. Let's set it to row. They can see. Then let's align items to the center. Then let's justify the content to this screen. They can see, let me come over to view on a larger screen. They can see on the larger screen. They can see on a larger screen. So now, but this one is for mobile view, it won't view correctly. So I need to go onto the larger screen. Yeah, there we are. Let me just also check that we are still live streaming lively. Page. Yeah, we are all live. Now I want to target the H1 tags. Right, so I'm the hero section. Hero section dot hero content. Then let me target the content text class. Then the H1 text inside the. So for the H1 text, we're going to have increase the size 3 rems. Then let's target the spans. Copy the link. Then it's then for the spans, I want a color, a new color. Yeah, the blue color. Let me come and look at the progress. You can see the H1 tags. Then we got the fonts to the right side. So now I want to target the content like btn. button that I want to target. So go inside our class name and just paste it and style it better. Margin to the top. I want it to be 20 pixels. It's after styling the contact btn. Let's have a look at how the design now looks like inside the box. There you can see. So now I'm lastly going to do this at the bottom, these social media links. I'm going to say I hope you can view you can see what I'm doing there. Now we're going to style the social icon now, so like I've already been saying inside the style it. Copy the class name. You come inside the social icon now. Let's change the color to color using the previously used hue is just then let's increase the font size to 2.5 frames. Then lastly, let's set the margin top margin. As you can see, if from the design, you can see we've changed the color and the font size. So now I want to create space between these ones. Obviously, there's no need to create space on the top and bottom. We need the space from the left and right so that there's space between them. So from top and bottom, leave it 0. Then sideways, left and right, give it 20 pixels. You should then come and check your progress. So there it is. You can always also increase it even if you want. I can set it to 30. You can see the spacing is just gradually increased. So yes, this is how we have completed our portfolio